As India advances towards stricter compliance standards in the CCTV sector, the government's new mandate marks a major shift. All CCTV cameras, whether manufactured, imported, or sold, must now be certified by the Standardization, Testing and Quality Certification, that is STQC, ensuring a secure, self-reliant, and quality-driven surveillance ecosystem. This move aligns seamlessly with the national vision of Design in India, Make in India, and Make for the World. It not only strengthens India's security infrastructure but also positions the country as a global leader in surveillance technology. Welcome to VAR India News Hour. There are few companies who could secure STQC certification even before it became mandatory. With a strong commitment to data security and product excellence, CCTV companies are helping set new benchmarks for the industry. As surveillance systems expand across public and private spaces, the volume of sensitive data captured grows exponentially. The government's regulatory framework addresses critical national security concerns by mandating robust data protection and product quality standards. Indian companies are stepping up with innovations in AI, advanced imaging, and secure cloud technologies, ensuring India builds a future-ready, self-reliant surveillance ecosystem. Moving forward, by prioritizing security and innovation, India is setting the foundation for a resilient, homegrown surveillance landscape. Let's look into today's headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurates world's highest railway bridge in Jammu and Kashmir. Marking a historic milestone in India's infrastructure journey, Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the Chenab Railway Bridge, the world's highest rail bridge. Elevated at 359 meters above the Chenab River, the 1,315-meter-long steel-arched bridge is built to withstand high seismic and wind loads. It will reduce travel time between Jammu and Srinagar by about 3 hours. Prime Minister Modi also inaugurated the Anji Bridge, India's first cable-stayed railway bridge constructed in one of the most challenging terrains in the region. The 272-kilometer Udhampur-Srinagar-Baramulla railway link, that is USBRL project, is designed to provide all-weather connectivity by eventually linking Kashmir Valley with the rest of the country. Google officially renames Find My Device as Find Hub across platforms. Google has officially rebranded its Find My Device service to Find Hub, thus completing a platform-wide rollout that began at the Android Show I/O edition in May. The updated name is now visible not only on the Play Store but also across the Settings app in Android devices and on the web platform. The option to activate the service, previously listed under Security and Privacy, is also now labeled as Find Hub. Andhra Pradesh government and NVIDIA sign MOU to launch AI University. The government of Andhra Pradesh has signed a memorandum of understanding with American chipmaker NVIDIA to set up a proposed artificial intelligence university in the state. The MOU focuses on skill training, research, infrastructure development, and support for startups. The announcement follows a meeting between Andhra Pradesh IT and Electronics Minister Nara Lokesh and NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang in Mumbai in October 2024, during which suggestions for establishing the university were discussed. Starlink gets government nod to launch satellite internet service in India. Elon Musk's satellite internet venture Starlink has obtained a key regulatory clearance from the Department of Telecommunications, Government of India, bringing it closer to launching its services in the country. Following Bharti Airtel Utelesat's OneWeb and Reliance Jio, and with the approval of the Global Mobile Personal Communication by Satellite, that is GMPCS license, Starlink becomes the third company authorized to offer satellite-based internet in India. Confirming the development, Communications Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia said that the next step would be spectrum allocation. Nandan Nilekani commits second multi-year grant to AI for Bharat. Nandan Nilekani, co-founder and chairman Infosys, has committed a second multi-year grant to AI for Bharat, an open-source initiative at IIT Madras that is building foundational AI models for Indian languages. Through its EK Step Foundation, AI for Bharat began investing in language destination, data infrastructure, and early models tailored to Indian linguistic diversity and has become the language backbone of India's AI stack. Its open source speech, translation, and text to speech models now power key public digital platforms. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to VAR India magazine. You can download the VAR India app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store for more news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.